You're about to hear a speech that will change your life by Tracy. Relax, take notes, and watch this entire video so you don't miss anything that could have a big impact on your life. In life, you decide to be responsible or irresponsible. Being irresponsible, the top 10% of people, is being fully responsible. These are leaders, and you can be a leader without followers. You can be a leader without a team. A leader is a person who behaves like a leader, and a leader is someone who assumes total responsibility. Total responsibility. The more responsibility you accept, the more control you feel you have over your life. Not just physical and financial control, but emotional control. You feel like you're in charge. The more control you have, the more freedom you have. If you were to ask people why they want to start their own business, why they want a lot of money, if you ask them again and again, the final question they will always give you is to be free. We all want to be free. We love freedom. The only thing standing between you and a fabulous life are negative emotions, fear, and negative emotions. If you don't have negative emotions, since nature abhors a vacuum, what will your mind be filled with? If you don't have negative emotions, the mind doesn't stay empty. What will fill it? It will be filled with positive emotions, love, happiness, joy, and exhilaration. The big business of life is to eliminate negative emotions. And eliminating negative emotions is the key to unlocking the power of your subconscious and superconscious mind. How do we do it? Well, I found out how, and it works like a dam. In the tree of negative emotions, what you have here, and then you have the trunk, and then you have the root system. Here's the ground. In the tree of negative emotions, the fruits of the tree of negative emotions grow, which are anger, fear, doubt, and then there's envy, the green-eyed monster. Then there's envy. You know, envy is the main motivating force behind most modern politics. Those who have less envy, those who have more, and vote for people who promise to take it away. And then there's its twin sister, resentment. Oh, envy and resentment go hand in hand, arm in arm. And then there's self-doubt, and there are all kinds of fears, and there are about 54 negative emotions, and these are like trees, these are like fruits on the trees. So, how do you get rid of negative emotions? Well, we say the first thing you do is you starve the roots to death, because if you starve the root system, the tree will wither and die. So, if you stop justifying and creating reasons why you're entitled to the negative emotion, and stop identifying with your negative emotions, they begin to wither and die. How you starve the fruits of the tree of negative emotions, you become non-judgmental. If you can become non-judgmental, in that case, you simply refuse to judge. You simply refuse, as they say, that prejudice is the bias. And so what you do is you don't judge. In the Bible, which is a book that gives many insights into peace of mind, it says, "Do not judge lest you be judged, for with the judgment you use, you will be judged also." In other words, if you judge other people, they will judge you. So what you do is you don't judge, and if you don't take a side or an opinion, you have no associated emotion. You completely disconnect the emotion. So when you hear something, don't get upset or angry about it. Just don't judge. Take a deep breath, count to 10, stay calm, detach, get the facts, don't get upset, don't get involved. Well, that's how negative emotions are eliminated. You'll find that people who don't have negative emotions are much calmer and more positive than others. However, there's something even better, and that's that the key to getting rid of negative emotions is to cut the trunk of the tree, which is blame. Blame is at the root of 99% of negative emotions. If we remove blame, we cut the tree. So, by removing blame and negative emotions, remove them using the law of substitution. The law of substitution says, replace the thought of blame with this affirmation, I am responsible. Now this seems so simple, and yet I still think about it and use it every day. It is impossible to blame and accept responsibility at the same time. One cancels out the other. So it is impossible to be negative and accept responsibility. It is impossible not to feel empowered when you accept responsibility. So say these words, say, I am responsible.